Well, what do we have here? A young landlubber coming to the docks looking for adventure. I can only assume you've heard the tales of mysterious islands appearing where there was once only open ocean, and dotted with great treasures waiting for those willing to risk life and limb to grasp them. Those are some grand tales, young fool, and I'll be honest, there are some truth to them. But there is a difference between the tales told to you by your mom and pa by your bedside, and the real thing. The ocean isn't a place for youthful adventure, where a lad or a lass will swoon into your arms as you swing on a rope in between ship masts. The seas are cruel, and the people who choose to sail it are even crueler. Many a fool like you have been consigned to its depths because they took it lightly. But like all young fools, you won't be swayed by the words of wisdom of an old sailor like myself, which makes my words of warning rather useless. But perhaps you will listen to words of advice, because if you do, you might survive on these harsh seas long enough to be famous or infamous on its waves. If you intend to brave these seas, young fool, you're going to need to get yourself on a strong boat with an even stronger crew, a crew whose goals align with yours. The easiest crews to get on, mainly because they are always looking for fresh bodies to replace those they had lost, are pirate crews. Unlike how they are depicted in the plays you might have seen performed by musical troupes passing by your little town, pirates don't spend their time carousing in taverns or singing sea shanties. The pirate captain and an unscrupulous crew of pirates and rogues spend most of their time murdering, pillaging, and plundering, attacking ships or towns for booty. Although such a life can be profitable, it can also be quite dangerous, not only because every other force on the ocean wants to see you hung from a noose, but because a pirate captain is always one failed raid or treasure hunt away from a full-blown mutiny. Loyalty and piracy are two concepts that generally don't go well together. If you're the more law-abiding and respectable sort, then I suggest you find a recruiter nearby and join the Royal Navy. They are always looking for true patriots to bolster their ranks, especially with the Empire always aiming to expand its reach. And of course, fight off pirates who dare target the Empire's tax-paying citizens. If you can withstand all the orders, saluting, and constant need to keep your coat clean, you'll find yourself on some of the biggest and fastest ships on the ocean, surrounded by a highly trained crew of Marines that only the bravest and craziest pirates would ever wish to clash with. And there is also an option if you want something a little, in between, becoming part of a privateer crew. A crew hired by a wealthy individual, such as a governor or a merchant, to perform tasks that they can't legally be seen being any part of. Tasks such as finding some treasure without the Empire knowing, or attacking the ships of a rival. I have even heard rumors that some privateers are hired by the Empire itself to undertake missions that would sully the reputation of the Royal Navy. Good money, if you don't mind having a bit of a leash around your neck. Whichever crew you decide to join, I should warn you that humans aren't the only foes you will face on the open ocean. The other races of this world wish for their own share of the island's treasures. Sailing on scavenged ships that barely float, orcs and goblins are a menace on the seas. The orc captain rules those under them with an iron fist, and those orcs beneath the captain rule their goblin underlings with an even harsher hand. Goblins which they go through quite a number of both in and out of battle. Short in stature but large in stubbornness, the dwarves make surprisingly skilled sailors. Don't let their small size make you think they are ill-suited for ocean combat. They more than make up for their slow speed with their stocky builds that make them tough as nails, as well as a natural talent for weapon construction that they put to good use in any form of ship combat. Despite looking like they would be better suited in a royal ball than on a ship, the elves make skilled sailors. Their innate agility allows them to cross their ship or yours with ease, and their skilled eyes make them deadly with a thrown dagger. If you're really unlucky while sailing the seas, you may find yourself facing the undead. More specifically, a ship captained by a ghostly pirate or necromancer ordering about a crew of skeletons and wraiths, all of them looking for new bodies to add to their ranks. Whatever the foe, your life on the sea will be one of much danger, whether it be ambushes in large sea caverns, running ship battles across storm-racked waters, or just a good old-fashioned tavern brawl. You will face many life and death situations, with the only people you can trust being the people on your crew. But if the allure of treasure and adventure still calls to your blood, I wish you luck, and I hope you don't end up on a hangman's noose, or with a sword in your gut. I would hate to know that my advice was ultimately wasted.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video on the war game Cutlass. If you're interested in it, as of the time of this posting, the rulebook is available online for free. And it's going to be linked down below if you want to grab it. But it looks interesting if you want pirates in a fantasy sort of setting. And honestly, the various miniatures I saw online from the website look pretty good, so check it out. Even if you're just a miniature player and want pirate-themed stuff. Anyway, if you like it, please like, subscribe, comment, with a little bell so you know that whenever I post, etc. And hopefully the YouTube guys know I exist, etc., etc. But if you really like it, if you have the time, please consider giving a little money to my Patreon or my Coffee account. The extra money gives me the time to work on these stories I love. Thanks for watching / listening, and see you next time.